Hello, how are you? My name is Anna Timbenzel. Welcome back to my channel. I am on day 24 of the July LeetCode or LeetCode challenge, where I solve every single one of these answers in Python. And here we are. So we are on day 24, which was question 50, POW. I'm not going to go over the question here just because I'm shortened to about 5 minutes of time to go over my solution, but I wanted to show you all. So my submission is finally better than what it was. I've been cruising the last 2 days, like either less than 40% or less than 30%. So glad to see my runtime is up in the 90s and to be over 50% in memory. It took me, it says 14 minutes. That was my timer. Give it about an extra 10 to like actually really review the question. So like 25, 28 minutes to get this done. So I kind of wanted to go through this as quick as I can. So let's just jump right in and talk about this POW helper function, which is a recursive helper function that calculates the power of k raised to the exponent n. So the function is designed to effectively handle exponentation by dividing the problem into smaller subproblems. So basically, if the exponent n is O, the function immediately returns 1.0. That's here. And since any number raised to the power of 0 is 1, so for other cases, it first calculates the power of x raised to n / / 2 using recursion and storing it in the variable half POW. So basically, if n is even, this here, it returns the square of half POW. Since x to n has its stuff. So basically, if n is odd, it returns half POW by x. It's a recursive approach with tail call optimization to try to reduce the memory usage and avoid redundant calculations. But before proceeding with the explanation, the code handles cases when n is negative. If n is negative, it updates x as seen here. And it changes the value of n to its absolute value, as you guys can see. And lastly, it returns the POW helper function. So that's kind of a summary on how I kind of tackled this and kind of those broken down bits of information. I will be re-upgrading my Loom so I can do these live coding sessions because I'm running out of time, and I would have loved to go over like why I thought the way I did. But there's a bunch of other solutions on here. The editorial was open, but I didn't have a chance to read it, mostly because I want to prepare myself for interviews in the future where I wouldn't have a chance to have an editorial. So I'm going to leave the GitHub repo in the description down below, and you are more than welcome to clone or fork the solution and make it better and make it worse if you want. Just have fun and learn something. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.